I bought the motel that humiliated my parents, then hired the manager who did it. When I was 14, my parents worked the overnight shift at the Ridgeline Motor Inn off Interstate 40 in New Mexico. My mother changed sheets. My father mopped lobbies and hauled trash until his back ached. I'd help on school breaks, invisible in my green uniform, learning how to make a bed tight enough to pass inspection. The manager was a woman named Carol Briggs. She had a way of speaking to my parents like they were inconveniences she hadn't figured out how to eliminate yet. When my mother asked once about holiday pay, Carol tilted her head and said, "You're seasonal. Be grateful you're still on the schedule." One winter, she cut my father's hours without warning right before Christmas, just because she could. My parents never complained out loud. I complained enough for all of us silently for years. I left on an academic scholarship to Arizona State, studied finance, worked 3 part-time jobs, graduated early. By 27, I'd built a payment processing company serving independent healthcare clinics. I sold it for $15 million and sat very still for about an hour afterward. The Ridgeline was on the market at $620,000. Barely half occupied, leaking money, the sign missing 2 letters. I wired the funds that Friday. Everyone assumed I'd gut it. I didn't. Same exterior, same layout, same desert view rooms with the cracked tile floors. What changed was the payroll. Housekeeping started at $24 an hour with full medical and a profit-sharing plan tied to occupancy rates. I renamed it Elena's, after my mother. She held my face in both hands when she saw it. 11 months later, a woman named Carol Briggs submitted an application for front desk work. Age 67, references thin, available immediately. I scheduled the interview myself. She didn't recognize me until her 3rd week when she noticed the framed family photo behind the front desk. My parents, my sister, and me. 2004. The old Ridgeline sign visible in the background. She came to my office the next morning with a smile I hadn't seen before. Suddenly, she remembered me warmly, asked about my family, mentioned she'd always respected hard workers. A few days later, she floated the idea of a shift lead role, said she had institutional knowledge that could really help the property. I told her the pay was fair, the work was honest, and that was the full offer. She resigned by Friday. My mother asked if I felt guilty. I pointed at the sign above the entrance. She smiled. So did I.